Well, thank you very much. Mr. Secretary, I'll ask you a few questions. We'll pass this on to other members as well. First is, the agreement sets out in detail the establishment of a Serb-led police force in the northern areas, in that northern area of Kosovo. The commentators claim also that there was some sort of sidebar agreement not to deploy Kosovo's security forces or special police units into that northern Serbian area, except in an emergency. Is that true?
Thank you for your question, Mr. Chairman. The Kosovo security forces work very closely with NATO and KFOR. The authorities in Kosovo fully respect the role of KFOR to provide a safe and secure conditions in northern Kosovo. As you have seen from the informal texts of the agreement that have circulated, there is no role for KSF in implementing the agreement. So we are quite confident that KFOR has the lead, not the KSF in the north and in the context of implementation.
So the answer is yes.
The answer is yes.
Thank you. Both Serbia and Kosovo want to join the EU, and Kosovo has expressed interest in joining NATO. Do we have a position on whether or not they should be part of NATO, both of these countries?
Mr. Chairman, as you know, NATO operates by consensus. Serbia has not sought membership in NATO. Kosovo is not yet in a position to have applied for membership in NATO. The Kosovo Security Force needs to evolve. It will do so with the help of NATO. This is something being discussed in Brussels now with our NATO partners and allies. We certainly see the potential for their future in Euro-Atlantic institutions. That means NATO and the EU. If Serbia chooses to apply, that would be taken very seriously. We have excellent bilateral military-to-military relations with Serbia as well as with Kosovo. That will depend upon the desires of those countries and, of course, the decisions of all NATO member states, including ours.
All right. So the bottom line is that we have no position on it right now, but maybe in the future.
We support them having that aspiration. We'll have to see.
Right. Okay. Though this agreement gives central government in Kosovo authority, on paper at least, over the entire claimed territory, or what you said, within existing borders, I think was the phraseology you used.
Yes.
Does the local power that's been granted to Serbians in the northern part of the country, doesn't that mean, and especially what you have just acknowledged, was that there wouldn't be Kosovar forces going up there? Doesn't that mean autonomy? And wouldn't an autonomy up there in the northern part of Kosovo harden the feelings on both sides? And if Kosovo can't control the north, which is composed of 90% of the people there don't want to be part of Kosovo, why do you think it wants to hang on to it, and why are we encouraging them to keep authority, but not actually having authority, but the facade of authority over an area in which has autonomy from their rule?
Well, Mr. Chairman, we do not use the term autonomy in the context of the agreement and what is being granted to those municipalities.
Right.
By the way, it's important to note that the opportunities, the rights of those municipalities, which they can exercise collectively, extend to other municipalities in the south of Kosovo that have a majority Serb population. In terms of the eventual development of the Kosovo Security Force and its role in the north, that is a subject for a later point. In terms of immediate implementation of the dialogue, all of these matters need to be worked out. But Mr. Chairman, I think part of the fundamental perspective we have, and granted as diplomats we are looking for the middle path, the compromises to succeed, is that we honestly don't believe that ethnic rights and freedoms are protected by anything other than the rule of law. You make the point, Mr. Chairman, the population may be 90% Serb, but it's not 100% Serb. We don't believe that ethnic rights and freedoms, human rights, are protected by making countries ethnically pure. We think the key thing is the rule of law. So that's what we hope to see in the north.
I'm sure that our great thinkers at the State Department have charted out philosophically how people must be taught to respect the rule of law, and that's the nirvana. That's the solution that's going to happen. You know, these people have been fighting each other for centuries, and we're just going to have a rule of law concept that's going to let some of them then say, well, we will just submit to these people who we've been fighting for centuries, rather than trying to find a way in which people in Kosovo are happy to be in Kosovo, and people in Serbia are happy to be Serbians. Thus, they don't have to believe in anything except what they really desire, which is a national identity, of being ruled within a national identity. Let me ask you this. Why is it that when we always focus on the Serb communities in Kosovo when we're talking about autonomy and things such as that, but we never mention the Kosovar communities in Serbia? There are several areas right near the border in this valley there that are just as heavy a concentration of Kosovars as you have a concentration of Serbs north of the river. So how come we never talk about Kosovars and their community across the river and their desire for autonomy?
Mr. Chairman, thank you for that point as well. Talking about the ethnic Albanian population in that part of southern Serbia, Preševo-Bujanovac, we have every confidence that the government of Serbia will look after the human rights of its citizens there, regardless of their ethnicity, and we have the same confidence in the ability of the government of Kosovo to look after all of its citizens in the north or the south, regardless of their ethnicity. So that's why we're focused on the rule of law aspect of that.
Thank you very much, and Mr. Keating, and then we'll let Mr. Engel again, well, maybe we'll go with the judge, and then let Mr. Engel have what time he would like to consume.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.